Good morning, YouTube. Saturday morning here. We're gonna make just some old-fashioned chicken thighs, not comp style. I'm on my Weber kettle over there. I'm gonna do another video for lunch today. We're gonna do some hot dog grilled cheese. But first off, welcome if you're new here. If you're not, welcome again. Welcome back. Before we do this, if you want to hit that like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all the normal stuff. I enjoy making these for you. I'm trying to get better at the editing and the content of it. But first off, most people know, like I said, I'm making backyard. This is going to be a staple of my childhood and how I was raised. So we are going to marinate these. It's like 9 in the morning till 4 at night. So 8 hours or so. You can do it overnight. You can do it 4 hours. The longer you do it, a little more flavor. I grew up on Italian dressing for a marinade. So we're going to throw these chicken thighs in a gallon Ziploc bag and cover them with Italian dressing. Then I'll take them out and we'll rub them. Get the dang lid off. Goes to show you, I don't do any planning of these. This is just off the cuff videos. There we go. Guess I should have had this open beforehand, but like I said, I'm learning. If you want some true, as good as it gets, normal YouTube videos, nothing amplified, nothing done, these are it. Alright, we're going to throw these. Yes, it's got skin hanging off. You can trim them before or after you marinate them. I'm deciding I'm just going to do it afterwards. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, there is nothing. I'm just going to trim them up a little bit. I'm not going to do a comp trim where I take the skin off and scrape it and all that stuff. While you're at it, or while I'm at it, if you guys have anything in the comments that you want to see one of these days, just comment and I'll try to make it happen. I will say I'm not a big vegetable fan, but other than that, and even then, my wife is, so we can make something. Gallon Ziploc bag full. Jar of Italian dressing. Just dump the whole thing in there. And then we're going to put that in the fridge. Try to get as much of the air out as you can. I like to flip them or kind of rotate it around every couple hours just so it's even. But we'll come back when it's time to cook them. Alright, got the chimney full of the good charcoal briquettes. We're going to fill her up and get this lit and ready to put some chicken on here in a second. Chicken's laid out here. Bottom side, I'll flip it and do the other side. I want to point out something to you guys. Again, I did no trimming of this. This is not competition chicken style or competition style chicken. This is I want to make some kick-ass barbecue chicken for a party or just for my family. Or if you're learning how to cook chicken or you're new to the grilling. This is a type of recipe that anybody can make at their home, and that's what I was shooting for, kind of to just do the basic cook. We're going to put 2 rubs on this today. Man meat barbecue, the real home style. Hashtag hit it with home style. This is really just a good basic garlic kind of forward, salt, pepper, but good home style seasoning. It says a little milk and some lemon powder in it, which it probably does. You can get this from any barbecue store or I think it's Man Meat Barbecue Home or the website. I'll actually probably put a link to it on the comments and just kind of do a light coat of each. I just lit my chimney, so my charcoal's going. So as soon as that gets ready and up to temp, we'll throw these on. I gotta flip them over to the other side. The other one I'm doing, Heath Ryle's Competition Barbecue Rub. I know I said competition and I'm doing home thing, but this is just a really good, sweet, get some flavor, get some color to it. It's just a good sweet rub. These are bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. I'm not going to do a 2-hour prep to show you how to do competition chicken. Somebody wants a video of that, I can show you, but I'm not doing it for this. So I will flip her over and we'll do the other side. Alright, these are ready to go on the grill. I think my dog's done with my crap today. These are ready to go on the grill. We're gonna let them sweat a little bit just for a few minutes while I get the grill going. One thing I forgot to mention is this real man meat home style does contain milk, it says, so I guess if you're lactose intolerant, you probably shouldn't get it. All right, the Weber kettle's lit. I choose to do indirect, so we can have an indirect side and a direct side. I chose the Weber kettle because you can go get one. It's probably the most readily available grill in the U.S. This thing's a workhorse. You can cook about anything on it. I've cooked briskets, pulled pork, anything on it. So let's go get this grill ready to calm down and we'll get the meat on. We're sitting about 300 and rising. Good charcoal lasts for a while. We're doing 16 thighs, so it might have to do it in 2 rounds. We're gonna ready to put meat on. Just put the chicken on. I kind of try to keep the ones that are bigger closer to the heat source because it'll take a little more time to cook. This helps them all finish about the same time. We're gonna put the lid on, let her cook about 10 minutes. Then we're gonna check on them and flip them. I'll probably put some of the skin side over direct heat for about 30 seconds. Get that nice grill char to it. One thing I have noticed, and I don't know if it makes a hell of a difference. Since I have my intake and my charcoal here, I was always told to have the exhaust the opposite side. That way it flows across. Whether it does, I don't know. It's what I've always been told. I'll let you guys in on a little secret too. This is the best thing to do while you're waiting. And people think when you're manning the grill that you're busy all the time. But usually when you have time to drink beer and sit there and wait. We're getting ready to flip her in a few, but I got a lawn chair parked nice next to my grill. So this is a secret that we don't want our wives to know. Alright, time to flip. I will say this is one of the times I wish I had a camera person, but I don't. So we're just going to start from left to right and move them around. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to do that for a couple seconds and I'm going to put them back. That way I crisp them up. Get that skin nice and crispy. And then I'll flip it over and I'll do the other side. Doing that for about 30 seconds. That way it gets a little char to it. And then I'll put them back. See? And I'm going to move the next row over. That one's kind of hard because it's got a little skin right here on both sides. Woo! Fire's hot. Who doesn't like the good direct fire char? Alright, just temp these. We're sitting at about 160. We use our trusty Inkbird Instant Read, best in the business. Now that's about 150. So I got another 5-10 minutes. I'm thinking I'll do about 180. So I think I'll do about 170 and put sauce on them. Before I get out of 9 kinds of heck, this is the sauce I'm going to use today. I know it's Kraft, so similar to original. But again, I want to do something anybody can find in Walmart. And I'm making chicken kind of like how I grew up on today. And we grew up on Kraft barbecue sauce. So I'm going to give it a try. Alright, got them all sauced. Looked great. Got some char on a couple, but who doesn't love a little char on your chicken? So we're going to let that sit a couple minutes, and we're going to take them off and be ready to eat. Alright, food's done. I've allowed her a few minutes to cool. It might still be a little hot, but I'm going to try these. At least try one of them. Well, it's still pretty hot. It's so good. It reminds me of my childhood with the Italian dressing and the Kraft barbecue sauce. I love it. I have to do that a little more. It's kind of nice not to have to trim chicken thighs for competition. Fighting the urge to lick my fingers. But that's really, really good.